So when I had my first relationship, I was a sophomore back then. She was my classmate, and yes. And before telling you the story, I would like to welcome you all. Yes, welcome to my channel. So if you're looking for an inspiring talk, well, actually, this is a place for you. This is a space for you because this channel talks about life, mental health, Tom's, yes, my personal thoughts because I just love chopping my brain and I needed a platform to do that. And I think this is a perfect one for me. So, yes, so I am your best friend, Jazz. Yes, always making sure that before you tap the exit button, you will have an amazing, inspiring incentives inside your pocket. So, please continue watching. Yes, so going back to the story. So, when I had my first relationship, yes, I was a sophomore. It was my secondary. I was in second year high school. Yes, she was my classmate. And then we had this classic relationship that we had because we've been in a relationship through love letters and we do exchanged love letters back then through her cousin because although she was my classmate, she decided to stop schooling. I don't know why I'm not in that chair to ask the reasons why she decided to stop schooling. So I didn't ask about the reason, but we do maintain a really good relationship for, I think, for how many months also. And it was a relationship I didn't expect because we've been in a relationship because of yes, our source of communication back then, because yes, although mobile phones existed during the time, but it's too expensive for us as students. Yes, so the source of communication that we have is through love letters, and with her cousins, we do exchange love letters, and that was the nature of our relationship. And we do have time also to see each other once in a while, but it didn't last. So we decided to stop the relationship also. And then when I had my first physical relationship, she's in fourth year high school and I was in third year high school. So you know what? It was poignant to share this story because it was a time that my uncle died, and it was also the time, the moment my uncle died, I think it was a interment day or just a burial day. So I needed to skip the because in our school we need to go to school in that particular situation where your teacher will ask you to because it was during junior and seniors prom. So we need to go to school and never skip because otherwise you will have no partner during JS prom. So in that sense, I was absent because of my uncle died. And then during the rehearsal day, I don't have anyone to consider to call up, as a partner. So I don't have anyone. So I was like dancing all alone. I was dancing in my shadow. And all thanks to her because, remember this, Judge friends, she already had a partner and she decided to leave that person for me. So I think I felt special during that time. And yes, so that's the time that we began to get along as partners, dance partner for the junior and senior prom. So yeah, it was rehearsal day and then yeah, keep dancing and then it went on. And then our favorite spot in school was the library because I do love exploring. I do love exploring the world with reading and I do love books with pictures or something. So I just love reading. So it was the library and then she brought some food for me and you know that relationship that we as expected, so you have to take care of each other, and that was romantic for me. It was a good relationship to have. And after graduation, so I'm telling the whole story here. So after graduation, she decided to follow her mother, and then we lost communication. And that's the time. And before it's too expensive to purchase mobile load. Yes, it's too expensive, and I don't have allowance just to buy, load. So yeah, she followed her mother, and then we lost communication, and then that's the time that we don't know what happened. And I think it's mutual for me. I think it's mutual to end the relationship, but we never say goodbye. We never said, "Oh, okay, let's cut the relationship right here. Okay, let's do it like we need to end the relationship right here." We didn't say that. We didn't have an agreement to do that. So yeah, she just followed her mother, and then we lost communication. That's it. And then years after, yes, muli kaming nagkita, and it was a pretty awkward moment to have that. But anyway, during the time, Josh friends, I was with her. I was happy. Yes, I know. I was happy. I was happy. I was happy that I felt special. I was happy that someone is taking care of me. I was happy and I was so grateful for her. But years after, I realized that it wasn't something that I expected because it wasn't a relationship I expected because it came to my senses that I was not looking for a romantic relationship. I was just looking for companionship. Although I do have friends inside the school, I do have friends, I do have my childhood friends. And it was something like, it's never going to work if we do continue that relationship because I've realized that it was during my immature days and I was just simply looking for a companionship, someone I can call on, someone I can talk to, or someone I can share with. I can talk to with my personal problems or something like that. I just need someone to be with me. And it wasn't like I'm looking for a romantic relationship during that time. I know it's pretty pain. No, I'm sorry. I felt sorry for her, but it was also about that relationship I invested, that particular companionship I invested. I so grateful with that because it was also my gateway to really understand myself. To sino ba talaga si Jess? Sino si Jess? Ano ba talaga si Jess? And that was also the bigger gateway for me to understand myself more. And I'm so thankful for her, but because even though we don't have, yes, that good, being civil or something like that. We're not friends. I don't know. But I'm so grateful for her because she helped me discover myself more. So yeah. So because if you want to have a relationship, just friends, and if you're planning to, to say yes to someone who's being with you for how many years already, kung plano mong sagutin yung taong naliligaw. So you really have to think about it, just friends. Because if your intention is you're going to say yes to that particular relationship just to avoid the status of being single, you know what, Josh, friends, being single is not just a status for me. Because being single, you need to enjoy the occasion of being single. And being single is a perfect, yes, highway for you to talk about your worth, to love yourself more, to know yourself more. It's a good occasion to do that. And if your intention to say that you're planning to say yes to a particular relationship just to avoid the status of being single, I'm telling you, please don't. And if your intention to saying yes to a particular relationship is because of your age. Yes, because ang daming nagsasabi ng tanda-tanda mo pa, single ka pa, wala ka pang boyfriend, wala ka pang girlfriend, wala ka pang anak, ilang years na ang lumipas. Andyan ka pa rin, single ka pa rin. No, please don't. Yes, you need to protect yourself. Self-protection doesn't necessarily mean that you need to take an immunity booster. It doesn't have to be like that. You need to protect yourself to carefully choosing the right person to enter your life. Because if that intention is just to say yes, just to have a partner, that you have someone to call a partner, no, please don't. Because the possibilities of choosing the wrong person is likely to happen. So you need to think about your future, just friends. Instead, wag mong isipin na single ka kaysa mapunta ka sa maling tao at yun pa maging source na sadness mo. So please do not do that. So I want you to just be happy with yourself. If you're single, there's nothing, just be happy. Yes, there's a lot of time, yes, to be yourself. There's a lot of time to enjoy yourself. Yes, please do that. And I don't want you to be in that particular relationship that you will end up being sad and grateful because of your poor choices. So I don't want you to have But you need to think about if you really need a relationship or a companionship. Yes, ayaw kong mangyari sa inyo ang nangyari sa akin na parang isipin, otherwise, because if you're going to do that, you're gonna call yourself a rebound because sa dami ng iniisip mo because of your eagerness to have a partner, you will call yourself a rebound. So I don't want that to happen. So please think about it before saying yes to a particular relationship. Think about yourself, think about your future, and try to ask yourself how this relationship will help me, how this relationship will, you know, make me more self-reliant, something like that. You need to ask yourself questions that might help you before saying yes to that particular relationship. Yes. So I hope that you learned something from this particular episode, and I'm really, really hoping that you're gonna love this episode, and I hope that you'll be able to send me the receipts of our conversation because I love reading your comments. Please do send me the receipts of our conversation. Leave me a comment, and of course, I'm really hoping that I can still see you on the next page. Thank you, Josh friends.